Hi, I'm here today to show you some crafts that you can do with adhesive wiggly eyes. You don't have to add the glue to them, they already have an adhesive backing. In the spirit of winter and snowflakes, I'm going to do a simple snowman design. And you know, kids can change this around. They could do any animal that they want to cut out of paper. But I chose the snowman because sometimes it's easy, and this will be good for, you know, ages possibly first grade to fifth grade, maybe kindergarten, if you help them a little bit with the tracing. What I do is I want to create 3 circles of different sizes. So I find 3 circular things that I can use to trace. So here's 1, then a medium-sized one, that's 2, and then a smaller one, that's 3. And so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to help the child if they're too young, but most children can do this on their own, ages 1st or 2nd grade up. So you put your tracer down, and you take your pen and you're going to slowly trace around it. And then you're going to trace the next size. And then you're going to trace the next size. Then you have your 3 circles to build the snowman. So you tell them to cut that out. Take their time. It takes a little while to cut circles out. Even grown-ups make mistakes. So they're going to cut these out. Let's pretend I cut those out very slowly. Cut them out. So then you have your 3 different size circles. 1, 2, 3. All right, then you're going to get a background, probably something like a dark blue background to put them on. And you're going to be pasting them together. And in a minute, I'm going to show you how to make the hat and the scarf. But also, you might want to take some white paper and just cut out something to go on the bottom that represents snow buildup or just snow on the ground. And then later, you could actually put snow in the background too. So what you're going to do is I would suggest going ahead and gluing the background down first, the snow on the bottom. I just use a little liquid glue, but you can use glue stick as well. So I glue this on first just to give them a base of where to put the snowman. Otherwise, children sometimes put things floating up in the air. They don't understand, you know, things need to be attached to the ground and not floating up unless it's a ghost snowman. So basically what you do first is you take your biggest one and you're going to build. It's like you would do a snowman, really. I think you start with the bottom first. What you can do is show them too that, you know, the snowman's bottom can go a little bit into the snow down there like he's sitting in the snow. So you can help them with placement and composition. Then put number 2 on and you overlap. Another good way to teach overlapping if you're an art teacher. They sometimes don't understand the concept of overlapping things to create depth. And then you put the little head on the top like this. So you have 1, 2, 3. That's your basic snowman structure. Then what you can do is take a black piece of paper and cut out a square. You can say it like this, cut out a square and then cut out a long rectangle. And you could even draw them for them if you want to. Of course, the rectangle becomes the brim of the hat. And sort of make sure you show them, you know, put the brim of the hat down on top of the circle a little bit and overlap it. All right, so you show them how to do that, and then you put the hat on top of that. Sometimes you can just put it on the piece or on the paper, but if they don't know where to put it, sometimes when I was teaching elementary, I would just go put the dots of glue where I wanted them to place it. That way they knew exactly where to place it if they couldn't understand where to place it. So then you have your snowman with the hat on. And now one little fun thing you can do before you add the adhesive wiggly eyes, which is the fun part, is go ahead and put a scarf on them. I say to them also cut out 3 long rectangles. I believe this is what this is. Okay, one is a little bit thicker and the other 2 are thinner. So then you're going to take your thickest one and you're going to put it in front of the snowman's face, right between the middle size and the small snowball that you built. And then these 2 things become the tassels of the scarf, and they can be flying in the air. And you can make them go out like a V. You could tell them like the letter V. And so there you go, you have your snowman. Now the fun part, of course, is drawing the face on. You can draw the nose and the mouth if you want, but the final fun part is the wiggly eyes that you get to put on. They'll be looking forward to that. You can just draw any kind of face, or they could even put dots on it with crayons. And then the last thing you're going to do is they come like this basically, and you need to select what size you want. I'm going to go with this size. So I'm going to put the eyes on. Usually they know how to put the eyes on, and you want to just try to let them do it because, you know, eyes are different. They're placed closer together, further apart. So then you put the eyes on, and you can't see, but they wiggle around, so it's fun. But one last thing you can do, just for fun, is you can let the children take some finger paint and stick their fingers in the paint, and then they can add snowflakes with their fingertips and have fun with that. And there you go. How to make a craft with wiggly eyes.